If America's economy is doing so well, why have protests like this become a common sight this year? Just ask April Lee. She's part of the good news about America's economy. It just doesn't feel that way to her.
This $3.52, this $2.99, I'm going to take the deal because, every dollar counts.
April is a single mum on minimum wage. One of the country's best-known burger chains pays her $7.25 per hour. It's not even enough to pay for her groceries. The government has to pick up that bill with food stamps, a lifeline that April depends on.
If I have any food stamps, I won't be able to feed my little girl because food stamps really do help.
April often visits the library to go online and try to find a better job. But her options are limited unless she can get back into education. She dropped out of high school when she got pregnant. So for now, she's decided to join a union-led campaign for higher wages. Its slogan, "Low pay is not okay." A change can't come soon enough for April. She's having to stay at her aunt's house. She couldn't keep up with the rent in her own apartment. It's all a far cry from the image of America as the world's richest country.
America is rich if you can afford it. But if you can't afford it, you stuck in this free country, this nice country without, with a little pay. So you can't really enjoy it.
It's not just fast food workers like April who've had enough. Here in the heart of Washington, workers at the world's biggest supermarket, Walmart, have come out to protest to demand higher wages and hours they can count on.
When do we want it? When do we want it?
They're workers on the wrong side of America's growing divide between the very rich and the rest. William Galston has been following the impact of this huge trend on US politics.
The failure of the economy to improve the lives of ordinary Americans has turned out to be a fundamental problem for the Obama administration, because if they talk about growth and job creation without talking about incomes and living standards, they just sound as though they're out of touch.
The White House has been advocating a rise in the federal minimum wage, but it can't get it through Congress, let alone tackle some of the deeper challenges facing the whole Western world.
We dared to hope that globalization and technology would work for working people in the developed world as well as in the developing world. And that has turned out not to be true, and no government has figured out what to do about that.
April's biggest concern is giving her daughter better chances than she had with a college education. But the costs of that are so high that it's nothing more than a dream.
I can't even add it to my list. I really can't. I can't afford it to add it to my list at this moment.
So for now, April just wants to get her voice heard by the people who employ her.
Don't you think that we deserve a little bit more pay than what we get? We take care of your business. Why not take care of your workers? That's how I feel.
Until then, it's back to another shift serving burgers for $7.25 an hour. It's a minimum taste of America's economic success on minimum wage.